Assalamu alaikum, good morning. I knew that you were not going to greet me back, or at least I won't hear the decibels, but I promise that after 10 minutes, you're all going to stand up and dance, and I mean it. I'm going to make you dance. How many of you know to dance? One person, but trust me, about 300, 400 of us will be dancing as well. Good morning. Welcome to what will be an amazing 2 days of your life this week and for the rest of the year. If you agree with me, give a round of applause for everybody in the room. And if you disagree with me, give a round of applause for yourself for disagreeing. Ladies and gentlemen, 11 countries, 20 plus editions, 30,000 plus blockchain community members connected, thousands of investors, hundreds if not thousands of startups, exhibitors, governments, and everybody has participated with the event that we're all here for. I'm proud to announce that the World Blockchain Summit is officially the world's longest running series. And this wouldn't have been possible without the support of all of you, our investors, our enterprise delegates, our government partners, our investment partners, the startups. The entire ecosystem comes together and helps drive the conversation of blockchain forward and educate the market about blockchain is not just crypto. Crypto plays a key role, but then blockchain is a lot bigger and broader than all of that. So thank you. We've traveled around the world. Dubai is one of our favorite destinations because we started here, and Dubai is also the only place where the World Blockchain Summit takes place 2 times in a year. 1 is good, 2 is better. We've gone to Moscow, Singapore, Nairobi, Kuala Lumpur, India, Taipei, Amsterdam, and of course, we have an amazing schedule for this year. I'll quickly show you a snapshot of that in a while from now. From a media standpoint, of course, you would expect that being the world's longest running series, we are fans of the media, and the media are fans of our event as well. There's a lot of amazing content, a lot of amazing speakers. We've got lots of investment partners, media partners, our sponsors. So I want to thank everybody that has supported in making this event happen. And I also want to thank His Highness Sheikh Juma Ahmed Al Maktoum, our endorser of this event. This World Blockchain Summit is being held under his patronage and in partnership with their company, Elite Partner Investment. This is our global tour, gives you an idea of what to expect in 2023. We're all here in Dubai, but I really hope that we will also get to see each other in the other places, Singapore, Indonesia, Saudi Arabia, London, Bangkok, and there are a couple more cities that we will announce shortly, and those will be the surprise elements for you. Before we kick off the day, so we did a lot of research in preparation for this event, and we asked when we reached out to you all and when we invited you all, what are the different trends? What are the different challenges that you're facing? And of course, we also did a lot of industry studies. And from a challenges standpoint, we see that regulatory acceptance is still an issue. Regulatory status is changing around the world. A lot of countries are a lot more forthcoming for blockchain and cryptos in general than they were a few years ago. Security, privacy, and control, in my personal opinion, used to be a challenge, but I think blockchain is now also solving that challenge, not just from a blockchain tech perspective, but just a general emerging technology perspective. What we are going to do during the next 2 days is cover those challenges and possible solutions, as well as topics that are listed here, which we see as trends. So the DeFi evolution, the institutional adoption, governments embracing you, the whole organization or the economy is embracing you. Central bank and digital currencies have become a big thing, and of course, blockchain is playing a key role there. Privacy-focused cryptocurrencies, we talked about it a little while ago, and sustainability or ESG in a broader standpoint, and how blockchain as a technology will be an enabler for ESG. So you'll hear this and a lot more over the course of the next 2 days. From an investment standpoint, yesterday, by the way, we had the WBS Startup Grand Slam, which is a precursor or a leading event to the World Investment and Startup Expo that we've launched. We had 16 startups pitching in this very room, and one of them won. I won't tell you who they were. Maybe we will announce it later in the day if you're all here in the room. They were here being judged by investors, and we had 300 plus investors in the very same room. And those investors came from different backgrounds: wealth management companies, family offices, private equity and venture capitalists, investment management houses, sovereign wealth funds, government investors, everybody judging them. And these were the different ticket sizes of these investors. And the reason why I'm showing you this is because you see blockchain is now being much broadly accepted and embraced than what it was in the past. Anywhere from $50,000 to $100 million and above are the different assets that are under management of the investors that we had in the room. And particularly for blockchain, you see the investments are ranging from $50,000 all the way up until close to $100 million. Now that's massive. That shows how mature this space has become in the very short period of time that it has been in existence. And that also shows that the mindset and the perceptions are changing. And I think as blockchain community, it's important that we all play our parts in ensuring that we educate the communities better, wider. We speak to different industries: healthcare, banking and finance, oil and gas, manufacturing, retail, utilities, etc., and help them understand the many different use cases, the several successful case studies, as well as some of the failures and what we can learn from them. So as an economy, as a world, we embrace blockchain much faster than what we have. Our company, Trescon, organizes the World Blockchain Summit. We've been in the business since 2016. We've connected people from different parts of the world, in Middle East and Africa, in the Asia-Pacific region, in India. We're branching out to Europe. We're branching out to North America. So we are truly global. The one place that we haven't been to, and I don't think we will go to, is the Antarctic continent. But maybe in time, you never know. Playing with the penguins might also become a reality, right? 500,000 plus participants. This is massive because people think that events are easy. People think that putting together platforms like this can be done in their sleeps, but it's not. It's a time-consuming, painstaking exercise. I left the events industry 4 years ago, and I'm back. I left because I thought it was painful. I'm back because it's amazing. It's very lively and entertaining, and I'm happy that this is the first event that I'm speaking at after I took over as the CEO of Trescon, and what better audience than the blockchain community that we have here. These are some of the brands that Trescon owns. As you can see, you know us for the World Blockchain Summit, but the World AI Show, the World Cloud Show, the BFSI Future, the OTT Show, the World FinTech Show, the World Cybersecurity Summit, the World Esports and Gaming Summit. These are just some of the different brands that we own. So we are not just blockchain. We are actually advocating, and we are helping communities embrace established and emerging technologies across the world. And the Blockchain Summit, the World Blockchain Summit, is one of the many things that we do. There are a couple of other really interesting things that we do, and I will quickly show you a snapshot of that. This is our board. And the reason why I'm showing you this is because it's important for you to know we are not just another events organizer. We work with the community, for the community, and driven by the community. Some of our advisors are today here in the room, so thank you so much for everything that you do for us. This is a snapshot of our advisors, and we will also shortly announce our Trescon Global Advisory Board, or we call it the Global Tab, and hopefully some of you will be a part of that as well. We launched our Vision 2025. Every country is talking about Vision 2030, Vision 2040, so we thought, why not come up with our own vision? But instead of keeping a foot 15, 20 years ahead of time, let's put 3 years ahead of time and see where we want to get to. And we're going to be launching a bunch of different things, starting with Trescon Ventures, which invests with our partners in emerging and established technologies. We already own Demandify, which is a demand gen and a lead gen company. Academy for training, because we see that training and talent remain huge challenge, particularly in the blockchain space, in the crypto space, in the metaverse space, and in the Web3 space. So we want to be proactive and address that as fast as we can. Business setup, IT solutions, metaverse community. So we are building our own metaverse community so that all of you need not just wait for these 2 days in the year to meet in the room. You can still stay connected virtually all throughout the year. PR and marketing, and that's just a quick snapshot of what our vision looks like. Today, we are running events, we own Demandify, but then in 3 years from now, you'll find us active in all those different spaces. So please see us differently than just an event organizer, and let's discuss, let's keep the discussions going with our teams as well to see how we collaborate in other aspects of our business as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you that there were 2 surprise elements. One is the Dubai FinTech Summit. I won't share too much details about it because in some time we're going to be talking about it, but I'm really proud to announce to you that DIFC is organizing the first ever Dubai FinTech Summit, which is under the endorsement of His Highness Sheikh Maktoum Al Maktoum, the Deputy Ruler of Dubai, the Deputy Prime Minister of the UAE, and the Minister of Finance, organized by DIFC, managed by Trescon. This will be the new home to future of fintech and finance. Dubai is positioning itself as the global hub for fintech and driving global finance and fintech-related discussions and innovations right from this very wonderful city. That's just a snapshot of the different speakers that you can expect in May at the Madinat Jumeirah. You can always book tickets, and we've got some special concessions for our WBS, or the World Blockchain Summit attendees. We'll also talk about it in a little while. We also have another surprise. We've launched something called as DATE, which is Digital Acceleration and Transformation Expo, the largest inaugural technology event to take place in India later this year on 23rd and 24th of November. 10,000 plus business visitors, 1,000 plus investors, 5,000 plus C-level attendees, hundreds of startups, accelerators, incubators. This is a tech festival. We're really proud to announce this. The government is going to be working with us in India, and we look forward to having all of you there because it's a global affair, just like the Dubai FinTech Summit, which is also a global affair. Who's ready to date? Who's ready to date? I'm not referring to the literal date, I'm referring to the Digital Acceleration and Transformation Expo. So as you can see, we're doing a lot within and outside the blockchain space, and we would love for you all to be a part of it. I know that it's my time. In fact, I'm 30 seconds overdue. Before I pass on the stage to Saif and the rest of the participants and the speakers, let's do the WBS drill. I told something earlier when I started, and I want to make sure that whatever I promised, we do it. I request everybody in the room to please stand up. Everybody in the room stand up. You may like it, you might not like it, but this is how we do in the blockchain space. When I say 1, you're going to turn to your right and say W. When I say 2, you're going to turn to your left and say B. When I say S, you're going to turn to the back and say... Now, when I say 3, you say S, right? And when I say the World Blockchain Summit, you clap and you take 3 rounds around and you greet each other that's right next to you. Well, I'm going to do it with you. Are we ready? Are we ready? So 1 is W, turn to the right. 2 is B, turn to the left. 3 is S, turn to the back. And when I say World Blockchain Summit, just clap and turn around. Let's set some energy in the room. Ready? All right, 1. W to the right, 2, B to the left, 3, S to the back. World Blockchain Summit, we clap and we round. I told you guys you've got to rotate 3 times and nobody did. We're parents, most of us. We teach our kids a few things. When they don't follow, we get all agitated, but we don't follow as well, right? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being a fantastic audience. Welcome to the World Blockchain Summit. I want to pass it on to the other speakers that we have for the rest of the day.